you came to see me today, pretty people. I know you did.
Van the Man VanHorn debuts next here on RCW Ringside Edition TV. You have to be kidding me here. Van the Man VanHorn claiming he is going to find the prettiest lady here in Cherry Valley and give her a kiss.
Let's see. No, you didn't wash your hair tonight. Sorry.
Oh, come on.
Didn't happen. No. You forgot your makeup. Sorry.
VanHorn, give me a break.
Shouldn't be eating during my match. You're out. Now here's a lovely looking young lady, but I can smell you from here. Sorry.
Oh, that's enough. Let's go to a commercial break. That's going too far. Come on, VanHorn.
Right there, baby. Right there.
You can spend 4 years to graduate college, or graduate from Clement Truck Driving Academy with your CDL in 4 weeks. After graduating, you can try to find a job yourself, or use Clement's Job Placement Assistance. The choice is yours.
I'd love to have you as a student. Enroll online or call for a free consultation today.
Bring the action, the excitement, the fan-friendly, family-friendly atmosphere of Ringside Championship Wrestling to your town. Do you have a fundraiser? Do you have a need in your community that we can support and help? Ringside Championship Wrestling is here, and we want to be your partner. Bring all the superstars. We can even bring a legend or two to your town as part of your partnership with Ringside Championship Wrestling. For more details, call or text today, 417-650-6118, and we will hook up with you and bring Ringside Championship Wrestling live to your community for a great cause.
Local makes sense. Lebanon is proud of over 100 years of tradition, blending new and established businesses in our growing and vibrant community. Local makes sense because you support our youth, fire protection, public safety, health, and other services which make our community great. Local makes sense because you support our growing job market, factories, agriculture, retail, and tourism. Live here, play here, work here, stay here. Lebanon, Laclede County, Missouri, where local makes sense.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing once again from your girlfriend's dreams, weighing 222 pounds, Van VanHorn. And his opponent from Memphis, Tennessee, he weighs in tonight at 232 pounds, Danny Dollar. Referee for this contest is RCW official Tommy Lauderdale. This match has one fall and a scheduled for a 20-minute time limit.
Everybody be quiet.
It's impressive, I gotta tell you. There's no doubt you're a bona fide stud, all right? He's a stud. But you put the STD in stud, my friend. But I tell you what, I'm gonna give you one chance to apologize to the people, or I'm gonna make you apologize.
You're gonna make me.
I'm gonna make you.
There ain't enough man in you to make me.
Whoa, there we go, calm down.
Kick his butt.
Hey, we got dollar
Get the microphone out of here.
Okay, go. Give me the bell. Danny Dollar here to go up against Van the Man VanHorn. All the talking, the time for that is over, and it's time to get down to business. Brian Thompson ringside here with you. RCW Ringside Edition TV. The action and excitement coming to you from Cherry Valley, Arkansas, courtesy of the 2017 RCW Unfinished Business Spectacular. As you saw at the beginning of this broadcast, Van the Man VanHorn obviously lacks nothing in confidence. He certainly feels good about himself and is looking to defeat Danny Dollar in front of these wonderful fans in Cross County, Arkansas, at Cross County High School Gym. A great night of action. Raised a lot of money for the Cherry Valley Food Pantry. Hope to do that again sometime in 2018. Stay tuned to RCW Ringside Edition TV, as well as our website, rcwringside.com. Facebook, find us, look us up, like us. Facebook.com/RCW Ringside. Find out all about when RCW returns to live event touring. And you'll see the superstars like you are seeing right now, including Danny Dollar, Van the Man VanHorn, who is asking for a timeout. Make no mistake about it, he is very arrogant, but Van the Man VanHorn can back it up in the middle of a wrestling ring. A seasoned veteran, a journeyman as they are called in our genre. Quite frankly, meaning VanHorn is well traveled, has competed for many, many years now during the territorial days of professional wrestling. He is no pushover. However, despite not being as young as he once was, I would venture to say he is in the tip-top best physical condition of his career and will need that conditioning to beat Danny Dollar. It's like a marathon here. Who's going to have the adrenaline? Wait a minute. Danny Dollar says, let's stop things. Oh, my. Danny Dollar stopped the action, a little stomp on the toe, and Van the Man VanHorn doesn't like it. VanHorn made fun of the great fans in Cherry Valley in this part of the Northeast Arkansas, saying we didn't have grocery stores and this or that, and said he couldn't find any flowers for the prettiest woman in the building that went around. We actually went to commercial break. We were just tired of hearing VanHorn berate the fans. Thank goodness during the break, Danny Dollar made his way to ringside for the matchup, and that is what we have for you here on RCW Ringside Edition TV. Should be a classic between these two great athletes. Later in this broadcast, you'll see more tremendous RCW wrestling action, and we will check in with our friends at Clement Truck Driving Academy in Great Phillipsburg, Missouri, and they're doing some wonderful things, training the truck drivers of America. You'll learn more. Here's some testimonials from some of those who have gone through the academy and are now successful. And, you know, Van the Man VanHorn, well, he couldn't drive a truck because his booty wouldn't feel right. He wouldn't be in. Oh, wait a minute. The punishment continues on VanHorn, who now is on the floor. Van the Man VanHorn and Danny Dollar. Danny has certainly become one of the most popular superstars to ever compete for Ringside Championship Wrestling. Came out, prior to this particular event, Danny came in and did some additional marketing and public relations for Ringside Championship Wrestling to kind of get the fans excited about the event. And he was at a Special Olympics basketball tournament, and Danny was just so good with the kids and the participants in the Special Olympics tournament. Danny Dollar is certainly an asset to us. I'm glad to have him as part of Ringside Championship Wrestling as he tries to dislocate the shoulder, the arm of Van the Man VanHorn. And Danny Dollar is just having a good time at the expense of VanHorn, who seems to be fed up with things now. He says VanHorn is trying to leave. Danny Dollar is not going to let that take place. Danny Dollar going to bring Van the Man VanHorn back to the ring. VanHorn tried to capitalize to no avail. Danny Dollar looking for a 3 count out of that situation, was not to be. Still a lot of fight in VanHorn. We talked about it. More than 2 decades in this sport, so he is certainly not a Johnny-come-lately by any stretch of the imagination, and he can get the job done. Wait a minute. Well, there you go. There's a veteran maneuver right there. Van the Man VanHorn knew where to place the referee in that particular situation and took advantage of the diversion of attention of referee Tommy Lauderdale, and that allowed VanHorn to get the advantage. Danny, he may have went low. It's hard to tell from our vantage point, but he may have went a little bit low on that shot. Now is VanHorn leaving? What's he doing?
Give me that microphone.
Wait a minute. Come on. Come on, VanHorn. This is uncalled for. VanHorn using the microphone and berating Danny Dollar at the same time. Talk about adding insult to injury. Come on. Using a microphone to kind of maybe call his own match or just totally berate Danny Dollar. Dollar is in trouble in this scenario, again, because you're talking about a seasoned veteran. When you talk about Van the Man VanHorn, he has learned many, many tricks of the trade, good, bad, or indifferent, during his career. Looks to use each and every one of them here to pick up the victory against a man who's a veteran as well. Make no mistake about it, talking about Danny Dollar. He's no rookie. But VanHorn has a few more years under his belt than does Danny Dollar, and that may be a difference maker in this contest. We're seeing 2 of the finest athletes in professional wrestling today, brought to you courtesy of Ringside Championship Wrestling, and certainly want to thank you for watching us wherever you are in whatever capacity, whether you're joining us on Fidelity Local 6 throughout markets in Missouri, Arkansas, and beyond, as well on YouTube, or you may be watching us on the High Spots Wrestling Network. And so certainly many, many ways to keep up and watch RCW Ringside Edition TV, and we're glad you chose one of those options and are with us right now. VanHorn was looking for a victory again, not to be. It's going to take more than what he's already done to put away Danny Dollar, and VanHorn seems to be infatuated with the microphone. He was going back toward our ring announcer, Douglas Hart. He's off camera shot right now, back in the ring with the mic again. No! VanHorn punishing Danny Dollar. Disgusting is what that is.
You didn't shower.
Telling the fans they didn't shower, maybe saying Danny Dollar didn't shower. Couldn't quite make out the entire verbiage right there, but this may be a mistake on VanHorn's part. VanHorn needs to focus on putting Danny Dollar away and not trying to talk too much trash on the microphone for the audience here at this event in Cherry Valley. Look at that. VanHorn went right to the eyes again. Again, every trick, every sneaky way of doing business in the middle of a ring. VanHorn knows it. Dollar was able to reverse the Irish whip, but made a mistake and got caught with a back elbow from VanHorn. VanHorn thinking something high risk. Is it going to? It doesn't look like it will pay off for the man VanHorn. VanHorn's power press slammed from the top rope to the floor. Now Danny Dollar looking for a submission. Danny Dollar is looking for a submission. He's even asking for the microphone. He wants VanHorn.
Go get it, Teddy. Say it. Say it. Tell him you're sorry, piece of crap. Say it. Say it. Yes, I'm sorry. Right.
That's a submission. Danny Dollar going to get the victory. VanHorn saying yes, he is sorry. He is sorry and he gives up. And now look at Danny Dollar talking trash. Yeah. Great action here on RCW Ringside Edition TV. On that note, let's take a quick timeout, commercial break, and let's hear from our good friends at Clement Truck Driving Academy. Wrestling fans, it's time to check in with our good friends down at Clement Truck Driving Academy, Phillipsburg, Missouri. These guys are doing a fantastic job of creating the next level of truck driver that you're seeing out there. If you see someone who has training from Clement Truck Driving Academy, you know they have received the absolute best education possible in their field, and now they're doing their thing on the highways and byways of America and beyond, courtesy of the great instruction they received from Clement Truck Driving Academy. Don't just take it from me, ladies and gentlemen. Take it from some of the individuals who have gone through the academy, who have grinded it out and are now out on the road successful. We have 3 of them on this edition of RCW Ringside Edition TV. We're going to hear from Brad, Zach, and Calvin. These are fantastic stories, so kick back, enjoy these stories, and then we'll be back with more RCW Ringside Edition TV action.
Hi, my name is Brad. I am a recent graduate of Clement Truck Driving Academy. I would highly recommend y'all coming here to get your CDL if you don't have it, or if you do have it, come here and you need practice or drive time, whatever you need. They are very great, family oriented, has nice rooms for you to stay in while you're here if you need a place to stay. Has great instructors that will work with you if you're having trouble on anything. They will find a way for you to succeed and try to help you reach your goal in life of getting your CDL and finding a company that best fits you. And they're just a group of people. They've helped me, I'd say a month before Austin helped me before I got here, figure everything out and all. And I got here, roomed with a couple really good guys I consider my pretty best friends right now. And I'm actually going to a company with one of them. Me and him decided to go together. And we're just going to make the best out of life and see where it takes us.
Hi, I'm Zach Lee Beach. I'm a recent graduate of Clement Trucking. Tell you a little bit about the program. It's like a home away from home. It's fun. They're serious about it. The campus, man, is cool. It's a lot of hands-on, and they help you. If you don't understand a lot about the trucks or having problems, they'll take the extra time to help and whatever you need to succeed in doing this. And they got pretty nice dorms too to keep you in. They're real fancy, you know. And well, the day I called to 4 weeks later, now I got a CDL and I'm going to graduate, and my whole family's psyched about it, and I just recommend for anybody to come here. If you're looking for a trucking school, Clement is the place you need to be, man. It'll change your life. They'll give you the tools needed to succeed in obtain your CDL, and you meet a lot of cool people here. These people are now my friends, and I have not gone yet. Even though I'm graduating, I will come back with the truck to show the other students and get in the same enthusiasm as what I've seen from being here. So if you want something successful and be a trucker, come to Clement. You'll like it.
Hey guys, Calvin Alexander here, and I just recently graduated Clement Truck Driving Academy, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it and what a great opportunity and learning experience it's been for me. From the second I got here, I was picked up by the owner, Doyle Clement, at the bus station in Springfield, and instantly treated as a family member, and not looked down on or anything like that. Super awesome family experience. Kind of people that would take the shirt off their back for you and help you with not just learning what you're going to learn here, but with life stuff in general. They'll help you out as well, giving you suggestions, for different routes to take with anything. If you ever have any trouble or anything, they're there for you instantly, helping you decide where you want to go as far as trucking company wise. They have a lot of knowledge and sources to help you pick what's right for you and what's going to make you happy. A little bit about the academy. It's a 4-week program. The first week you're going to be in class, nailing the books and the Missouri driver's manual, CDL manual. It's a lot of crunch time, but a lot of knowledge that helps you. You go take your test, get your permit, and the second week you start learning your maneuvers and getting introduced to road training. Depending on your progression and everything, you get a little bit of road time in there on that second week, but mainly emphasize on the maneuvers and learning how to back the truck up and getting that down, and also an introduction into the pre-trip. It's a big part of this whole process. The third week, you're doing much more road time and learning how to shift the gears and maintain lane control, making turns, and learning the road rules in an 18-wheeler. And then on the back end as well, perfecting your maneuvers. On that fourth week, nerves are going to get high. You're going to go take that CDL test. Fortunately for me, it was a super awesome experience. I had 2 awesome instructors. Taking the test, when you go in, Doyle Clement and the instructors here, they all make sure that you're fully ready. But when you go take that test, that you take it with confidence. And that's one thing I can't instill enough, is the love and the passion that you'll get here from the instructors and the owner of Clement Truck Driving Academy. The living part you got an apartment. You're not stuck in a hotel. So you actually have an apartment with a living room and bathrooms and stuff. It's an awesome space. Like, you're in there with your truck buddies that you're going to school with here and everything. Super nice apartments. If you need to go to the grocery store, it's a phone call away. You need to go do your laundry, a phone call away. The student to instructor ratio here, super awesome. Very limited, students to instructors. So you have a lot of hands-on and opportunities to practice, to perfect yourself and get ready for that CDL test. Out of all the schools that I looked up and everything, they're huge, and your ratio of student to instructor could somewhat be a nightmare, to where you don't even have time to really get behind that wheel and learn that truck. Here at Clement Truck Driving Academy, you're going to get that opportunity, more so than maybe you want to, but it's an awesome experience, and you'd be silly not to come to Clement Truck Driving Academy, guys. It's an awesome place, and I would recommend it to anybody. Y'all take care. If you come, good luck, and if you come in here with your heart set on obtaining your CDL, and they'll have your back all the way, guys. Take it easy and good luck.
Bring the action, the excitement, the fan-friendly, family-friendly atmosphere of Ringside Championship Wrestling to your town. Do you have a fundraiser? Do you have a need in your community that we can support and help? Ringside Championship Wrestling is here, and we want to be your partner. Bring all the superstars. We can even bring a legend or two to your town as part of your partnership with Ringside Championship Wrestling. For more details, call or text today, 417-650-6118, and we will hook up with you and bring Ringside Championship Wrestling live to your community for a great cause.
Spend 4 years to graduate college, or graduate from Clement Truck Driving Academy with your CDL in 4 weeks. After graduating, you can try to find a job yourself or use Clement's Job Placement Assistance. The choice is yours.
I'd love to have you as a student. Enroll online or call for a free consultation today.
Local makes sense. Lebanon is proud of over 100 years of tradition, blending new and established businesses in our growing and vibrant community. Local makes sense because you support our youth, fire protection, public safety, health, and other services which make our community great. Local makes sense because you support our growing job market, factories, agriculture, retail, and tourism. Live here, play here, work here, stay here. Lebanon, Laclede County, Missouri, where local